Hi again. We discussed the benefits of college prep. Today, we're giving you an inside look at how the Academy creates a college lifestyle for us. Specifically, we're taking a closer look at dorm life.
Key concepts simulated in our dorm experience include adjusting to a new environment, meeting people, and campus engagement.
Now let's take a walk through our halls.
Overall, it's been a lot of fun. We haven't really had someone to tell us what to do, so it's a little bit challenging to get yourself up and get to class. I've met a lot of new people just by saying hi in the hallways and then eventually striking up a conversation. Yeah, it has a lot to do with independence and bringing yourself forward in order to help other people around you, but at the same time, you're helping yourself and keeping yourself together. I've definitely been working to support people as much as possible because that's just kind of what I did, and now I do it more. It kind of takes your traits, it took my traits and brought them out more. I became kind of a different but the same at the same time. So I feel like I became a little bit more unique. And that really was kind of pushed out of me, and I think it'll help me a lot. Becoming my own person. You will definitely get homesick. Definitely stay at least one weekend for the Academy. Just really try to step into anything you possibly can. There's a lot of opportunities here. Don't just do the same thing. Don't do basics every week for every programming. It's not as fun, and you need to branch out a bit more. You need to kind of force yourself to branch out. It's really not as difficult as you would think. You're going to hear a lot of complaints and worries from the other students who have already been here, but it's not as bad as you think it is. It's definitely a lot of fun.
I think it's made me more independent, more responsible, because I know I won't have my family here to be pushing me, so I know how to pick up my own weight. And waking up early in the morning too, I have to go to sleep early, or doing my work, I have to do it by myself. I guess I kind of break out of the shell. When I first came here, I was really shy, but now I notice I'm talking more and talking to new people, making new friends. And I know with stage groups, we all really didn't know each other, even though we're from the same towns and stuff, so we had to talk to each other, and I think it's really fun. Even though I don't participate a lot, I think it's fun hearing from the first years, the second years, and the third years. And I think it's really fun because most of them are pretty funny, and I guess some of the personal activities we do in there, we know more about. I guess we learn more about each other.
My experiences here in the dorm are pretty great. I think that living in the dorm is a lot of fun because you get to reach out to other people. So being away from home was really hard, but I think it really made me grow as a person. I'm always dependent on my parents, on my grandparents, and I'm what are you guys doing? Can I do that with you guys? But now it's you have to find your niche. You have to figure out who you like to hang out with, what you like to do on your free time, and it teaches you a lot of who you are, and it makes you more independent. So being here at Upper Bound is it's a good way to reach out, because first when you come here you're kind of I'm gonna be by myself, but you're not allowed to be alone because you have Sage, and you in this group full of people you probably just don't know. They can be from a different school or from Upward Bound Math and Science, so you actually you're not forced, but forced to reach out to other people, so that's pretty great. And with programming, for example, the girls are in Taylor, so when we're at Sage and stuff, it's just girls, but we actually get to hang out with the guys during programming, whether that be just for a food run, dodgeball. So I think being here at Upper Bound, it really makes you break out of that comfort zone. Because when I first came, I didn't like to talk to people. I was just I'm fine by myself, it's whatever. But I think being here You meet so many new people. You have people who are, they're quiet, they're just as scared as you are, but then you have people who are really spontaneous and they're just out there. And those people really rub off on you, so then you actually want to go hang out more. I think for me, it's just really brought me out of my comfort zone. It's made me a stronger person, and I feel more independent and responsible. It's brought on a lot of responsibility. So I know it's scary, and especially being a Native kid, I'm always on the reservation, and it's like home to me, and being out here was so different. Like, I think I did experience culture shock, but the thing is, you will meet people who are just like you. You just have to figure out what you have in common with them. It might be in music, it might be a sport, it might be some instrument you play, or just different hobbies. And just don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because you can surprise yourself, and it's pretty amazing once you do.